Hello everyone. Welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and hit the bell icon. The advice that changed Lisa Yamada's bold and beautiful life. When Lisa Yamada first joined B&B as Luna last year, she had her fair share of nerves, especially when it came to retaining the mass amount of dialogue required of actors in the soap world. They totally hazed me my second week on set, she recalls with a laugh. They literally gave me like 45 pages of dialogue in one day and I was going to cry. The night before I was like, I can't do this. I don't know, they think too much of me. There's no way I can do this. But just when she needed it most, she got a boost of confidence from the show's patriarch, John McCook, Eric. I'll never forget this, Yamada says. John McCook told me, just take it one scene at a time. You don't have to memorize all of it. Just know it and take your time with it, and if you need more time, they'll be okay with it, they'll give you the time that you need. And that day, I killed it. 45 pages of dialogue. I was in the studio working, from the beginning of the day until the end of the day. I was so exhausted, but it was so much fun. And after I got that over with, I was like, okay, if I can do that, I can do anything. And even though I did feel like I was being hazed, honestly, it was for the best because now whenever I see that I have a ton of scenes to do on one day, I'm like, okay, I've done it before and I can do it again. The actress says she's also learned invaluable lessons from watching the way her castmates handle their own workload. On my first day, I saw a couple of scenes that Annika, Noel, Hope, and Matt Atkinson, Thomas, did, because their scenes were right before mine. I was watching them on the monitor and that's when I was like, oh wow, I'm in a room full of like crazy professionals. I mean, they are made for this. They are so talented, and they can pick up direction and lines so quickly, and I just admired from the jump, and I learned a lot from just watching them. I've learned so much from the people who have been on the show for so many years. That extends to B&B's off-camera personnel. Our stage managers were so welcoming my first week as well, Yamada praises. And even though they didn't necessarily teach me how to act in this space, they made me comfortable enough that I could let my guard down and do what I need to do. The whole production was really sweet about me being new to the soap world. They didn't just throw me in with the wolves. Even before my first day, one of the producers showed me around the set and explained how everything works and where my dressing room was going to be and how hair and makeup would go. They just broke it all down, from the top of the day to the end of the day, so I had an expectation of how the day was going to go. It was so great to get a welcome like that. B&B spoilers. Luna plans to tell RJ her sex mistake with Zend. But Poppy and Zend interfere. On the March 8 episode of The Bold and the Beautiful, spoilers tease that Luna decides to tell RJ the truth, but Poppy and Zend won't let that happen. Meanwhile, Finn's thoughts of Sheila keep resurfacing. It's sure to be a surprising episode. Luna, Lisa Yamada, hasn't been comfortable hiding something from her love, RJ Joshua Hoffman. RJ senses that something is off with her. What's more, Luna isn't the type to keep secrets. With her naturally honest and forthright nature, Luna has to alter her personality to maintain this facade. Surely it would be better to come clean and tell RJ how she mistakenly slept with Zend, Dylan Demetz, due to her mother's mind-altering mints. It wasn't her fault. It wasn't intentional. Of course, RJ will understand, Luna thinks. However, Poppy, Romy Park, and Zend consider this a colossal mistake. Poppy doesn't want to be exposed as a druggie. You can read more about Poppy's character flaws here. If Life finds out that a Forrester knows her problem, her sister might start packing Poppy's bags to leave La herself. As for Zend, he already feels that his position within Forrester Creations and the family is not so secure. If RJ heard that Zend slept with Luna while she was in an altered state, he might very well feel that Zend took advantage of her. Poppy and Zend have much to lose regarding their image and status if this information gets out. Of course they don't admit that to Luna. Poppy and Zend have told her that her relationship with RJ will suffer if the mix-up is revealed. That rationale has kept Luna quiet up until now. Still, we can see it is still weighing heavily on her. How will they interfere with her plan to tell RJ this time? Finn, Tanner Novlan, who recently discussed Liam making a move, made the wise decision for his marriage and reunited with Steffi, Jacqueline Missinswood. Lee's and Liam's, Scott Clifton, words seemed to get through to him. No, he doesn't want to alienate Steffi and make her feel responsible for Sheila's, Kimberlyn Brown death. Yes, he truly cherishes his wife and family. Finn must be happy to return to Steffi's arms and home with the children again. Unfortunately, those pesky memories of Sheila. But is she really dead? May get in the way. Finn is now haunted by thoughts of Sheila. It appears those memories of her shooting him and his wife in the alley aren't what he is remembering. His thoughts could be full of longing and regret. He may be tormented by visions of the biological mother he only recently found. He may never get the image of her blood on their living room rug out of his head. As these intrusive and complicated thoughts won't subside, does Finn and Steffi's marriage stand a chance? Lisa Yamada was a woman of many talents and passions, but her life lacked a certain boldness. She had always been cautious, playing it safe in her career, relationships, and adventures. Despite her inner desire for more, she found herself stuck in a rut, unsure of how to break free from her routine and embrace the bold and beautiful life she yearned for. It wasn't until one fateful day, while sitting alone at her favorite coffee shop, that Lisa's life took an unexpected turn. As she sipped her latte and scrolled absent-mindedly through her phone, she overheard a conversation at the table next to hers. Two women were engaged in a lively discussion about taking risks and following their dreams. One of the women, a spirited artist named Ava, was recounting her own journey to success. She spoke passionately about the importance of listening to one's inner voice and taking the leap of faith, even when it seemed daunting. "You have to be willing to step out of your comfort zone," Ava said emphatically. "That's where the magic happens." Lisa found herself captivated by Ava's words. They resonated with something deep inside her, stirring a sense of longing and excitement she hadn't felt in years. As she listened intently, she realized that this chance encounter was exactly what she needed to ignite a spark of change in her life. After the conversation ended and Ava left the coffee shop, Lisa sat in silence, pondering the advice she had just heard. It was as if a door had been opened, revealing endless possibilities and opportunities she had never considered before. From that moment on, Lisa made a commitment to herself to embrace boldness in every aspect of her life. She started by taking small steps, pushing herself out of her comfort zone one day at a time. She signed up for a painting class she had been eyeing for months, despite her fear of failure. To her surprise, she discovered a hidden talent and fell in love with the creative process. Encouraged by her newfound passion, Lisa decided to take another leap of faith and pursue a career change. She had always dreamed of starting her own business, but fear of the unknown had held her back. Drawing inspiration from Ava's advice, she took a calculated risk and launched a boutique art gallery showcasing emerging artists from around the world. The gallery quickly became a success, attracting art enthusiasts and collectors alike. Lisa poured her heart and soul into curating unique exhibitions and fostering a vibrant community of creatives. With each passing day, she felt more alive and fulfilled, reveling in the beauty of her bold new life. But it wasn't just her career that flourished. Lisa's personal life underwent a transformation as well. Buoyed by her newfound confidence, she approached relationships with a sense of openness and vulnerability she had never experienced before. She let go of past insecurities and allowed herself to love and be loved in return. One sunny afternoon, while strolling through the park, Lisa met a kindred spirit named Ryan. Their connection was instant and electric, sparking a whirlwind romance that took both of them by surprise. With Ryan by her side, Lisa felt unstoppable, ready to take on the world and all its adventures. Together, they embarked on a journey of exploration and discovery, traveling to far-off destinations and immersing themselves in new cultures. They climbed mountains, danced under the stars, and laughed until their sides hurt. With Ryan's unwavering support and encouragement, Lisa continued to push the boundaries of her comfort zone, embracing each new experience with an open heart and a fearless spirit. As the years passed, Lisa's bold and beautiful life continued to unfold in ways she could have never imagined. She became a beacon of inspiration for those around her, showing them that it's never too late to chase your dreams and live life to the fullest. Looking back on that fateful day in the coffee shop, Lisa couldn't help but feel grateful for the advice that had changed her life forever. It had been a catalyst for transformation, propelling her out of stagnation and into a world of limitless possibilities. And as she stood on the precipice of yet another new adventure, she knew that the best was yet to come. With courage in her heart and a sparkle in her eye, Lisa Yamada embraced the unknown with open arms, ready to write the next chapter of her bold and beautiful life.